Hi everyone, my name is Angela from Angela Stitches and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to try to finish my teapot, and this is number 9 of the Heirloom series by Brooks Books called Hospitality. But before I start this, I actually worked on my Evergreen Angel last night, so this is my progress on that. So I worked on, it's my cat. So I worked on this middle section and it's just solid stitching, and I think I did about this much. So that was a lot of stitching, but I just watched some videos on YouTube for half an hour and just worked on this block. So I'm gonna come back to this later this week, but sorry about my cat. Whenever it rains, he gets really scared and he cries until it stops raining. But so today I'm gonna work on this teapot and some beading around the other items here. So I'll probably have a finish tonight. So super excited about that. And then after that, I think I'll try to work on my nightmare because I really want to use my new thread keeper. I epoxied the magnet, so I'm finally getting around to use it. And I already tried pulling out a thread and it works really well. So super happy with that. So yeah, I'll come back once I get my teapot finished. So I just finished Hospitality by Brooks Books, and the teapot looks really cute. I mean the teacup. And I did the beading on the cakes. So yeah, this is the finish. So I'm going to put away all the flosses, and I think I'm going to take this off from the Q-snap. And I have another finish down here that I did last month, I think. So I'm going to take this off and iron them and put it with my other finishes. So I just took this off from the Q-snap, so I thought I would show you the whole thing. So this is the pine cone that I finished last month. And then on the other side, I have two whips. The Santa, which is the last one out of the Heirloom series, and then I have the Angel on the opposite side. And then I have two more here that I need to finish. So the rabbit and then the fruit basket. I'll probably work on this one next to finish. And then this is the finish that I finished a couple of weeks ago, the fish. So I'm gonna iron these right now. So I just finished ironing my 3 finishes. So here's the fish, and then the teapot that I just finished, and then the pine cone. I think these are so pretty, and all of these are stitched on 40 count, so it's really small, which I really like. And I'm gonna turn these into ornaments this December, but let me show you all of my other finishes in this series. And this is out of order, but I know this one is the first one. But I haven't looked at these since I put them away, so it's really nice to look at them again. And I really love every single one. I think it's really cute and pretty. So I think I have 9 finishes so far, and I have 4 finishes. 4 whips to finish. So yeah, I have a playlist. I think I mentioned it in my last video, but I made 15 videos during Mania this year, and I've started all 12 of them. So you can see those videos in my Mania 2020 playlist. If you're interested, I'll have the link in the description box below. So yeah, that's all of my finishes so far on the Heirloom series. And yeah, super happy with these. I can't wait to turn these into ornaments. I think it'll look really cute. And I think Vana, the Twisted Stitcher, she also did a finish of these. I don't think it was hers. I think it was a client project, but it was really pretty. So yeah, so now I'm going to work on my nightmare, so I'll see you later tonight. So I just worked on nightmare for about 40 minutes, and I worked on this area right here. I'm trying to finish the bottom section of this page that I'm working on, because the page that I'm working on, I have just a little bit on the bottom to finish, And I'm not gonna show you the whole page here, but just this bit right here. But I just need to do that couple of rows on the bottom of this page, and then I'll move up and work on the rest of the page. And I got to use my blue butterfly thread keeper, and it's really convenient because I don't need to go back and forth trying to cut a length every time I need to thread my needle. And I don't know, I think it's just really pretty to look at too. So yeah, I'm probably going to work on this again tomorrow, and if I can, I'm gonna try to work on my Sleeping Beauty as well. So it is Sunday afternoon, and today I'm gonna start with my Sleeping Beauty by Mirabilia. And I just wanted to show you what I'm starting with because I don't think I've shown you this since the last time I worked on it, which was before Mania started, I think. So I'm gonna try to finish all of the part threads that I have here, and yeah, that's my goal for today. So it's been about an hour and I'm gonna head out to the studio to do some other work, but this is how much I got done. So I finished the park threads in this section, but I didn't get to do these yet. So maybe I'll work on those when I get back tonight, or maybe on Evergreen Angel if I'm tired, because this is on 40 count and I find it hard to focus on 40 count fabrics at night when I'm really tired. So, oh, so this fabric, this is a 40 count fabric from Color and Cotton called Camelot. And it's a beautiful fabric. I don't know if the colors are showing properly, but it's like a greenish blue. And I'm stitching 1/2, and I have this box here or container with everything that I need for this project, and I have the copy of the keys, and then I have all of the DMCs in numerical order, so it's easier for me to find them. And yeah, so I'm not sure what I'll be working on tonight, but we'll see. So I'll see you later. It is Monday night, and this is actually my progress from last night. I actually started like a thread and then I got too tired, so I just went to bed. And just now I just did a couple of more rows here on the middle section. So yeah, that's all I did. So I just have a little bit left to finish that big block of green. And then I always forget about the wings on these angels, so this one doesn't really look like it has a lot of stitching on her wings. I need to look at the chart to make sure, but it seems like it's mostly back stitching. So maybe I'll start on that right now. It's on white perforated paper, so I'll come back with that. So it's been about half an hour since I last talked to you, and I started on the wings. So I finished the outline on this side with this krennic, and this is a really pretty krennic, so it's like yellow but also green. So it's like two-toned krennic. And yeah, like I thought by looking at this cover photo, it's only this outline that is cross-stitched and then just a bunch of back stitching. So I think this won't take that long to finish, and then the angel will go right in the middle like this. And I did cut this white perforated paper a little too big, but that's okay. I'm only wasting a little bit, which I wish I hadn't though. But yeah, and my favorite part working on perforated paper projects like this is the assembling part, where I put everything together and decorate. And there's not a lot of stitching left to do, I think, so I'm super excited. I've done 2 angels so far, that's fully finished. So yeah, I think I'll work on this again tomorrow and try to get all of the stitching done by this week, and then I'll start FFOing this next week. So I'm working on my Evergreen Angel, and I was almost done with the middle section, and I just ran out of the DMC, and I don't think I want to place an order just for one DMC, so so what I'm gonna do, I think I'll replace it with a similar green color after I finish everything else, because I think I need this green around her sleeves and also on her dress a little bit more. So I'm gonna finish everything the way it's charted and then go back with probably this color. I think this is similar enough to 890, the one that I ran out of, and fill in. And I also have the other 2 krennics here that I got a couple of weeks ago. I don't think I showed you these. So these are really pretty, and I didn't expect purple and this kind of coppery color in this chart, but these are the numbers if you want to know. And these are in size number 8, and I'm probably going to use one one strand of it, because I think that's enough for acrylic. But with DMC, I've been using 3 strands. So yeah, I'll work on that and come back later to show you my progress on it. So I'm back to show you my progress on Evergreen Angel. So I worked on her, I don't know, like her shawl with the 2 acrylics that I showed you earlier, and also her eyes. I haven't done the back stitching on her face yet, so she looks a little strange right now, but I'm gonna do the back stitching later. And yeah, so that's all I did, and I really like this color. It's this one, and it's like a 2-tone acrylic, like the other green one that I have. So this is the other acrylic, the purple, and then the green one is this, and it has a bits of yellow in it, and looking at it like this all together, it looks like Halloween colors to me, and it's really pretty. So yeah, I think I'll continue with this project tomorrow as well, and I'm gonna try to finish her wings because there's only a little bit of stitching to do on that. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. So I just finished the wings, and this really didn't take that long. It was mostly back stitching, and to me it looks like pine tree with the needle looking motif. So yeah, the wings are finished, and all I need to do with this is to cut and place it behind the angel like this. So this is what it's going to look like when it's finished, and when I cut the paper down to the right size and everything. And I did finish all of the other elements, so let me show you that real quick. So I have everything in this little bag because these are really tiny pieces, and I have them cut and ready to be assembled. So here is her headpiece, and then the red cardinal will go about right here. And then I have these tiny leaves, and I'll just place them randomly like this. And I'm going to sew them later, because if you see the finished piece, the leaves have these red berries made out of French knots. So I'm going to do those as I'm stitching the leaves to the crown and to her head. I'm going to make sure that everything is tightly sewn together so it's not loose and wonky. But yeah, I think everything looks really good so far, and I'm going to work on her a little bit more tonight, but I also want to work on my nightmare. So I'm not sure if I'll able to have a lot of progress on Evergreen Angel, but we'll see. So I'm working on Nightmare, and I thought I would quickly update you on the shipping situation regarding to my Etsy shop, but let me zoom in a little bit so that you can see what I'm doing a little better. So the other day I was able to ship out to a couple of countries, including Malaysia and Luxembourg, and I emailed everyone who's in those countries and waiting for packages. And I wasn't able to send out packages to Europe and to the States yet, but when I went to the post office, I found out since July they increased the postage to international shipping. They've also increased it for domestic, but most of my customers are international, so I have the shipping cost in my Etsy shop for $4 right now, and that's how much it was before the restrictions happened. But starting from July, it went up to $7 to $8, depending on the weight. And for every 100 grams of the weight of the package, the shipping costs are added a lot more than before, if that makes sense. And they just started this in July. So I'm obviously going to have to increase the shipping cost in my Etsy shop, but don't worry, for those who already bought and waiting to receive something from me, I'm not going to ask you for more money. I'm still going to send you all the things, and I'm going to keep it as $4 until end of July, so that people who have items in their cart could still order them for the same amount. But starting from August, I'm going to have to increase it to $7, or I think it's $7.25 to be exact. So I just want to give everyone time to purchase before I change it to $7 for shipping. But yeah, there are things that I really cannot control, and I shouldn't stress about it, but it does a little bit. But I just want to say thank you again for supporting me and understanding and being so patient and being so kind. I've been getting a lot of nice emails and DMs through Etsy and on Instagram, and it really does make my day. So, yeah, if you have any questions about my shop or needle minders or anything, just feel free to contact me. So, yeah, that's my little announcement and update about shipping and postage. And I'm trying to thread my needle, but I'm having a little bit of trouble with this. But I'm just going to continue stitching. Okay, so I just finished, and this is the very bottom of the page that I'm working on. And so I'm just going to carry my thread over to this side and start working upwards. But I'm going to take a break, so I'm just going to park it right here for now. So yeah, this is how much I've done on Nightmare, and I'm going to work on this a little bit more tonight. And I actually did work on my Evergreen Angel, just a tiny bit. So I'll show you that later tonight as well. So I just worked on Nightmare for another half an hour, I think, and finished the thread that I had here earlier. And then I moved up here and stitched this much, like this area right here. And then let me show you my Evergreen Angel. I'll just use this. This is my working copy of Nightmare. So I just did a little bit of Krennic, not much. So like this bit right here. And I think I'm gonna work on this and have it in my whip rotation until I finish this project. So I'm gonna work on that, and tomorrow I think I'll cut this out and have it ready. And it's just really fun to cut perforated paper. So I think I want to do that tomorrow. So I'm gonna work on that, and after the wings, all the elements are ready for Evergreen Angel, and I just need to finish the angel. So, and I didn't get to work on my Sleeping Beauty as much as I wanted to. So let me show you. Yeah, so I didn't get to even finish the park threads I have here. So I'm gonna work more on this instead of Nightmare rest of the week. And then I also still have the unicorn on the frame. And I think I'll work on this another day or two and then put it away. So yeah, 4 projects that I'm going to work on this week. But yeah, so I'm going to end the video here. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing and commenting, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.